They're upset because they can't control you. You won't behave and you won't back down. They tried to force something. You need to move on if you already haven't. Obsessive lover. This is what happened. Can't let you go. Clingy and controlling. And I'm so sorry to say this, but as soon as I saw this travel card, I got this thing. It's been trending on TikTok, Alpine Divorce. That's the name for it. It's been happening forever where a man and a woman go on a hike and he leaves her there. It's not an actual divorce. Like sometimes it's just a breakup. Like people aren't really married, but I'm getting that. Like they wanted to take you on a trip and leave you there. And I'm also getting reminded there was a horrible thing that happened within the last couple years. A whole group of young people went to Mexico with the intent of hurting one of their friends. Like suddenly they turned on her. Oh, terrible. Just terrible. They planned this. Because this person couldn't have you, this is what they were planning on doing. A lot of us didn't know how common this was for somebody to take you hiking and just leave you there. Or take you on a trip and leave you there. Be careful who you get on a boat with because you don't know if you're going to get off. Think about Natalie Wood. You can look that up for yourself if you want to know more about it. It's not just being on a boat or hiking, but it's like a trip. They were so mad they couldn't have you or just upset with you over something because they couldn't control you that they wanted to get back at you in that way. And I'm so sorry. I don't like delivering this kind of information. But your intuition told you. Like your intuition said, don't get on that boat. Don't get on that plane. Don't go on that hike. And it doesn't have to even be anything literal like that. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend. Just wanted to do something to you. Wanted to just lead you off in a direction. It could be business-wise. Could be anything. I mean, it could happen without you even leaving your house. But they wanted to lead you on someplace and strand you to teach you a lesson. And you didn't fall for it. Congratulations. Move on. You didn't fall for it. Clinging and controlling. When I say they were controlling, I mean, whoa, crazy. Wanted their own way. This is really bad. What they try to do is really bad. You know, some of us, until something bad happens to us, we don't realize the evil that lurks around us, keeping secrets. You know what? Keep a secret about this. Don't go telling people about this. Don't even go talking about it or speaking it. And don't let yourself be upset about it. You didn't do anything to deserve it. This person was crazy, obsessed. You said no and they didn't like it. They could not take no for an answer. Don't obsess about this yourself. Don't let them have that, okay? Don't let them have that satisfaction. They couldn't control you. They know that now. When I say don't talk about it, I just mean don't make it worse. Like, don't let this occupy your mind. Talking about it is just going to bring it back. You just need to know that you were protected. Also, this person kept a lot of secrets from you. That card is popping right out at me. This person kept a lot of secrets, like tried to act like they were nice. Like, and you know what? Let's say an example, they were wanting to take you on a trip, leave you there, or hurt you. Do you know how many people die? Used to. It's not as bad as it used to be because certain controls have been put in place, but it used to be the way to get rid of somebody was to take them on a cruise. Okay? A lot of people have done that. Let's say they were going to do something crazy like that. They would have changed their mind if you had behaved, if they felt like they had control over you. But this is someone who down deep is seething. I just got seething. Angry. Just letting that anger boil. Confession, hidden truth. Okay, it says facts haven't been truly revealed. This person might want to confess this to you, and that's even crazier. Have you ever had somebody do that? Confess to you, oh, you know, I was going to do this to you, but I decided not to. It's like, what? Why are you even telling me? This is a red flag. You don't need to be around this person. Because they're going to make it seem like they were so in love with you. Like, look, let's not even go there. Some of you know exactly what I mean. Some of us have been in those relationships where someone said something horrible to us. Like, if you cheat on me, I'll hurt you, then hurt myself. And by hurt, I mean something way worse. This is someone who would say that, but people wouldn't believe it unless they're very intuitive. Because they don't put out signs of it at all, but most people don't. Look at some of these serial killers. Ted Bundy. You can look him up if you want. If you don't know who he is. I think most of my followers probably know who that is. Very charming. There was even a Netflix series about him a few years ago, which I haven't watched. But people started to really like Ted Bundy. Wasn't it Zac Efron who played Ted Bundy? People glorify these people that are guilty of just the worst stuff. I saw an interview one time with a lady who was friends with Richard Rodriguez. Is that his name? Some of you know who I'm talking about. Something Rodriguez. I can't remember his first name. But he did some terrible things. And you look at any of these people, Any of these serial, look, I probably shouldn't say the word over and over, but people who do that kind of stuff, they've always got a trail of people who knew them and were like, they're the nicest person. John Wayne Gacy, he used to be a clown. He was a clown at children's parties, I think. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah. And some of us have lived lives where we've known certain people like this. People who have made the news. Just know that they don't need to confess anything to you. And they can't hurt you. They can't hurt you. You are protected. You were guided away for a reason. You were protected, okay? No fear. No fear. If I'm still here, if I survive that stuff, you're surviving it, okay? We are survivors. Unexpected news, double standards, intrigued, keeping up appearances. Okay, look at this guy. He looks so happy. Looks like nothing's going on. Acting like everything is fine. It's not fine. Look, you don't need the unexpected news. You don't need to know they're intrigued. But this is what's coming through. This is how they feel. Double standard, yeah. See, would they like it if somebody did that to them? No. They wouldn't like to be on the receiving end of a Ted Bundy, would they? Hope not. But it's like these people think the standards are different for them. They think they should be allowed to get away with this stuff. You know? Look, you already know you are protected. You are protected. You just need to know that your intuition was right. Because this person comes across so nice, so warm, keeping up appearances. Think about these people who have lured people into their cars. They come across nice at first. Enough. New life. Fresh start. Look, they both came out. You're done with this. That's what this means. Love and light. Don't let this destroy your love and light. Time for a change. Multi-talented. Financial prosperity. Misery loves company. Okay. I know it's a lot of cards, but what I get from this, other people might be trying to tell you to look into this or to even make money from this because the person may have gone on to do something to somebody, made the news, and you're like, oh, I could make money talking about this. I'm not getting that's a good direction for you, okay? Really not. Somebody might even be trying to use this to say, you always attract these people. Look, this is why you got to keep it to yourself and focus on other stuff. Because if you go around telling people, like, let's say you hear this reading and you're like, yeah, you were right. And your intuition tells you all this stuff and you start stringing events together. You go talking to someone. That someone could get in your head in a bad way. That's all I'm going to say. Like, this is something, it's really best if you keep to yourself. It's best if you keep most things to yourself, but you don't need this information getting out. Your financial prosperity is going to come from somewhere else. Fresh start. Like, you don't attract these people anymore. Because I'm sorry to say this, for some of you, it may be more than one person that you've attracted like this. Look, take it as a compliment. Their darkness is attracted to your light. They're attracted to your multi-talentedness. Your love and light. That's what they're attracted to. But you've had enough. You have a new life, a fresh start. You don't need this. This is over for you, okay? Don't let anybody get in your head about it. Take it as a compliment. Instead of saying, oh, I always attract these people. How about, instead of that, I was always protected from those people. I survived those people. I was in this protective little bubble away from these people. I got away. And something better is coming. Stop telling yourself it's always going to be like this, because it's not. Good things are here. Good things are here. Last card. You become wealthier every day. Look, and that comes out right beside this financial prosperity. I'm just imagining wealth coming to you, and I don't mean money. It's all just a frequency anyway. I mean abundance in every way. You are wealthy in every way. And it doesn't have anything to do with this. I want you to let this go and embrace a brand new life, a brand new way of thinking. You become wealthier every day. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.